Have you ever met someone whose confidence felt almost supernatural? They read your every move, and in their presence, you instantly lower your guard. Later, you find yourself in a state of total cognitive exhaustion while they calmly move on to their next target. This is high-functioning psychopathy. Today, we dissect their cognitive hack and why their neurochemistry grants them almost superhuman endurance. We'll explore why their amygdala knows no fear, how their brain mimics neuropeptide intimacy, and why they physically cannot feel what you feel. In neurochemistry, psychopathy is described as HPA axis hyporeactivity, the hypothalamic, pituitary, adrenal axis. In a neurotypical person, risk triggers the amygdala to dump cortisol, causing cognitive inhibition and anxiety. In a psychopath, this system is at rest. Their baseline cortisol is abnormally low. This autonomic insensitivity allows the prefrontal cortex to remain crystal clear, while others are paralyzed by fear. Their body sends no stress signals, which is why they are so convincing. The brain simply does not register a threat. Here we reach their primary competitive advantage: phenomenal endurance. Psychopaths exhibit a unique neuroendocrine profile, high testosterone coupled with extremely low cortisol. Physiologically, chronic cortisol destroys muscle and suppresses the immune system. Psychopaths are biologically shielded from this erosion. Their mitochondria function more efficiently because they aren't suppressed by the constant hormonal noise of anxiety. They can endure sleep deprivation and immense cognitive loads without burnout. Where a neurotypical person breaks under pressure, a psychopath remains functional because their body does not produce the chemical signal for fatigue. Psychopaths have hypertrophied cognitive empathy. Their mirror neurons scan your vulnerabilities perfectly. However, they lack affective resonance. The cause is oxytocin modulation. Due to defective oxytocin receptors, their brain is incapable of emotional bonding. They trigger oxytocin release in you to gain trust while remaining in total neurochemical isolation themselves. For them, intimacy is not about warmth. It is a strategic way to access your resources. A psychopath's drive comes from the hyperreactivity of the nucleus accumbens, the reward center. Research shows their brain releases abnormal dopamine doses in anticipation of a win. Often linked to the MAOA gene, they exist in a state of perpetual dopamine hunger. Normal social joys are too weak for them. They need risk, dominance, and suppression to feel a rush. Power is their primary endogenous drug, for which they are willing to destroy any system. Understanding this neurochemistry leads to one realization: you cannot heal psychopathy with love. It is an architectural feature of the brain. Their endurance and lack of fear make them efficient tools in business or politics, but entirely unfit for human connections. What to look for? A lack of autonomic response under stress and a too rapid alignment with your values. Remember, knowing their biology is your only defense. Subscribe to my neurochemistry blog, where we learn the truth that protects your life.